Well, it had to happen at some point. Hello, YouTube. Quest for 151 back at it again, and welcome back to another episode of What Did I Buy on eBay? And today, I have a bunch of packets to open up from eBay. Actually, this one's actually from a friend of mine. So, we'll get into it. It had to happen eventually, and it finally did happen, where you gamble on eBay about what you buy, and you realize that you need to start making some smarter choices about how you buy things on eBay. So right now, I would just like to tell you all that I'm recording this on January 13th, and in the last week and a half or so, I've been in a dispute with a seller because of some cards that came in less than desirable condition. So, I have the listing that I bought a card lot. Basically, like, you don't know what you're going to get in there, and it's a gamble. It's kind of like a booster pack, per se. But it says that you will receive at least 15 to 16 cards, 5 uncommon common cards, 4 cards that are either level, break, delta species, or trainer cards, 3 black star non-holo rare cards, 2 reverse holo cards, or and 1 holo rare card, at least vintage holo, EX, mega EX, GX, full art, rainbow rare, full art trainer, blah blah blah, all these, whatever is holo rare and above. And it doesn't specify like what generation it's from. It can be from base set to now, right? And here's how they get you in their item description. There was 100 lots and 100 listings of these on eBay. 26 of those lots will include a base set Venusaur or something like that. 16 of those 26 lots will have a Venusaur and a Charizard, and 12 of those 16 lots will have a Charizard, Venusaur, and a Blastoise. So that's how they get you. And there's pictures of all these Venusaurs and Charizards and Blastoises that they have. And, well... Oh, and the card condition is mostly mint, pack fresh, near mint, or lightly played. I bought 5 of them, and I gambled on it. But here's the thing. The costing of each listing only costed me $1. Right? But it costed me, like, after negotiating and trying to combine prices for shipping, the shipping costed me $85 in American, because they're from Canada. And yeah, I'm in a dispute. Let me show you why. Here is envelope number 1. I paid $85 in shipping charges for them to send me all my cards in white envelopes across the continent, because they shipped it from Canada. Let's see what we got. Fossil Rhydon, Makuhita from the E-Series, Trumbeak, Corsola, Zweilous, TV Reporter, Ultra Ball, Apom, Infernape level 55, Elite Fours, Zapdos, Entei, Heliolisk, Stantler, Charmeleon, Drampa, and an Altaria. Okay, that was envelope number 1. It gets better. Let me show you some more. That's the first one. Here's the second one. Okay. Well, this is a holo rare. This is a Rampardos, Castform, Azumarill, Turtonator, Volcarona, Druddigon, Executor Delta Species, Clefairy, Battle Reporter, Super Potion from base set, Torracat, Grubbin, Eevee, Execute from Fossil, Weepinbell from Fossil, and a Hitmonchan. Yes, I opened all these cards originally because that was a mistake. I should have opened it on film and filmed the actual opening process of this. Yes, this is not a live reaction, I know. But, save that one for later. This is not a live reaction because I wanted to verify products before I filmed it all, so that I could film quality content. But I should probably just film all my openings from now on for whatever I get from eBay. Poliwag, Mareep, Magikarp, Poliwhirl, Ariados, Potion, Timer Ball, Bagon, Arcanine, Incineroar, okay, Leavanny, Shiftry, Toucanon, Energy Switch, Caterpie, and a full art Turtonator. Okay, sure. Let's take a look at the Turtonator. Turtonator back is pretty okay. Sure. Now, I know I said I opened these cards, but everything that I'm showing you right now, the cards came in those respective envelopes. Okay? This one. I used the letter opener from the top. Okay? This one was already open from the side. Let me show you what came in this envelope. Literally, just these two cards. There's supposed to be 16 in there. And the last one here. This says received in damaged condition. There's tape on this thing. That means it showed up or somehow got to one of the mailing post offices in damaged condition. Okay? And inside is a Drapion, Ghastly Fossil, Seal, Lilligant, Rattata, Lunatone, and an Erika's Venusaur. Okay, I got a Venusaur. Cool. This thing's worth like maybe 20-something bucks if it's like in good condition. It's an okay played condition. See that? It's moderately played, not lightly played. Here's the thing. It smells like smoke. Oh, I couldn't even say that. I couldn't even say that with a straight face. It smells like smoke. All of these cards were advertised as pack fresh. And yes, I knew this was going to smell like smoke. That's why I don't have as big of a reaction to it. That's why I could straight face that. But it says mostly mint pack fresh. That is not pack fresh. That's cigarette pack fresh. These smelled like cigarette smoke. Okay, y'all have to realize like how bad these smell. Okay, like these envelopes smell so bad. Like I just took my cover photo for this thing and I was just like holding the envelopes here and I'm just like facing it and these things are like a few inches away from my face. I could smell it. I'm smelling it right now as we speak. I am inhaling smoke. And this was sent from Canada. This smoked air has been trapped in these envelopes. Like, how? How bad does it have to be? These are terrible. I'm just like my reaction in the video I realize is like not that great, but like, oh my god, the smoke smell is so bad, and I just needed to like make a cut and tell you just how bad the smoke smell is. Oh man, like a real yeah. Okay, back to the video. And so right now I'm in a huge, well not in a huge, but like it's gone past eBay and it's gone to PayPal. PayPal is like tier 2 of your eBay return claims, right? That is the final state. That is the final say all, no, be all, end all. Basically right now, whatever decision PayPal says, both the seller and the buyer have to agree to. Now, if it doesn't work out in my favor, I might be able to like do credit card, like, you know, purchase protection on it and put a claim in there. But I'm hoping that PayPal will just like side with me on this one because the seller is very non-responsive. If I'm lucky, they'll respond like every other day or once a day. And it's, oh my god, I'm so frustrated with this seller because not only did they call me a liar and not believe me when I said I was missing cards, but they also tried to only refund me the cost of the lots, which was like $1 per lot, so I bought 5, right? And so they only refunded me $5 instead of like all the shipping costs, and they only wanted to refund me the shipping costs for 2 of the ones that I was missing cards when I want a full refund, and I'm gunning for a full refund right now. And I'm so, it's been quite a ride trying to communicate with the seller. But I think because of the seller's like unresponsiveness and because there are multiple hits or negative feedback from recent other buyers that also complain about the same thing, poor shipment, poor shipping container, and smoky cards, like, oh man, I don't even want them to resell these. I don't even want to put these in my collection if I kept them, right? Like I sure Erika's Venusaur and the Full Art Turtonator is probably like the best thing that I got there, I don't have any first editions, or like the base set cards and the vintage cards are like kind of okay, but not with that smell. It smells. I have to keep an open window, right? I smelled, like, I took a whiff of the envelope like the first time because I saw a reviewer say that their cards smell like smoke. So I smelled mine, and I coughed for a couple minutes because it was a huge, strong cigarette smoke odor. And I've just left it like sitting out. I like not even in the cabinet. I haven't left it stored. I've been letting it sit out so I could air it out with an open window in the room. But moving on, I did buy something else. This one's I guess a little bit better. This one's a mistake on my part where I didn't read the item description. So always read the item's description and always know what you're purchasing before you buy it. Otherwise, you might spend too much money. Because I spent something like $30, and I thought I won, like, you know, a base set booster pack, which I did. I didn't know it was an opened base set booster pack, and that the cards in there probably are not the original cards. But that's my fault, and this was like $30, so I'm okay with taking the, like, you know, taking a hit on $30, but I'm not okay with taking a hit on $90 with really bad cards. This one I'll take. I get it, like, it's a learning thing, but $90 is a little bit too steep for a lesson. But that's just me. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think about all these things. If you agree with me, if you don't agree with me, like, I get it. Like, eBay is a gamble. eBay is an auction. You don't know what you're going to get sometimes, but not to that extent. Not smoke-filled cards and cards shipped in a frickin' white envelope, okay? So in this booster pack, I got a Wheezing, got a Coughing, in moderately played condition. Got an Arbok from Fossil, played condition. Ekans. Koga's Beedrill. Okay, we'll come back to that one. Kakuna, Weedle, Grass Energy, Super Potion, Ivysaur, and a Bulbasaur. And these are all, like, again, same thing. They're in technically good condition, but they're in played condition. So, like, I wouldn't put these in my binder. They don't smell like smoke. At least not as... They don't smell like smoke, right? See? Played condition. And Koga's Beedrill from the Gym series. Okay. This one is... Actually, I haven't looked at this one yet. Like, you were looking... I am putting the most amount of time into looking at this card I have so far. And this card is actually in pretty good condition. Like, there's very, very few winding up top. Just a slight tad. So... I'm going to put this one in a better sleeve. I need my sleeves. Because the next one, we are going to continue in a better one. Because this one is technically also a lot. But the thing about this one is that, like, this one said the first few purchasers can pick which cards they want from the pictures. So I worked it out with the seller, and I paid $13 for like 2 lots technically, and each lot was supposed to come with like 20 random cards and 1 card from the pictures that I was allowed to choose. So I chose, let me show you what I chose actually. As you'll notice, there are not 40 cards in here, but the important cards, the card that I chose came mailed, and that is what I'm more happy about, okay? So the first card that they sent me from one of my lots is an Espeon Deoxys GX from Unified Minds, Tag Team GX. So I like this. This is an ultra rare. I got an ultra rare. Little scuffing on the sides. Oh man, but this card, see the back of it, is hopefully fine, okay? And this card is the card that I really wanted, the card that I chose. It is a full art Mega Charizard EX from the Evolutions, and it is in very, very good condition, might I add. Like, there is nothing wrong with this card that I can see. And this is the card that I wanted, and that's why I wasn't very mad. I mean, I did message the seller and was like, hey, we're like, you know, you advertise this amount of cards. where are the rest of my cards? Like, I wanted to see if like I could get something that would just add to my collection, even though like I said, the important cards are right here that were mailed to me. Okay. And sorry, I got to decline a phone call on me, on my phone. He messaged back and was like, yo, like, I know you're missing cards, and that's why I didn't have enough cards, so I threw in an extra holo for you, so that it would make up for the cards. So I looked at it and I was like, okay, this is the extra holo. It is supposedly a base set 2 Venusaur, except it's fake. It's so fake. It's very much fake. But I wasn't mad because I got the card that I wanted. I got the card that I wanted, which is the Mega Charizard EX. And because we had agreed that I would get this card, and he threw in another ultra rare GX, right? Because I got the card that we agreed on, I didn't give him I didn't give him a hard time about it. I was like, hey, it's okay, like, it's not a big deal because we got the card that we agreed and we talked about. However, I wanted to let you know that the Venusaur you threw in was fake. And he's like, oh. The seller was like, oh, thank you for being so accommodating. Thank you. Like, he said he was going to send me something, but I haven't gotten it yet. And I might just tag an update after this portion of the video, because I'm not uploading this one immediately. So I think I might just resolve the eBay dispute first before I upload anything. And maybe the seller of this card, if he sent me something, it'll come in by that time. But last but not least, my friend, who's been a very big supporter of the channel, got me a little Christmas gift. Aside from getting me actually a webcam that I might try to use for like top down, but like bird's eye view angles. I might try to start doing that for like if I buy binder collections and stuff like that, or binder updates. I might try to start doing that instead of this angle. And I might try to switch it up. So, gonna test out the webcam, see how that works. But he also got me this, and he was like, yo, you should open this on your channel. And I'm like, okay, cool, all right. His name is Brian, so it's from Brian, and my first name is Thomas. So you can call me Thomas, or you can keep calling me Quest 151 or Quest. It's up to you. That doesn't really matter. But Brian, let's see. Let's see what we got from Brian. Brian, it feels like it's in a top loader, but I'm not too sure. So we will see what is coming in from this package. Oh, yeah, it is in a top loader, and it's 2 top loaders. Okay, it is 2 top loaders. Is there anything else in here? Nothing else in here. Okay, we got 2 top loaders here. There's a sleeve in that top loader, and the back looks perfect. There's a sleeve in that top loader, and the back looks perfectly fine. So, top loader number 1. Yo! Wait! Brian! Are these this is the what is this? Where did you get these? It's a Thor Chew GX. It's a Thor and Raichu GX. Oh my gosh. Got Stormbreaker, Mighty Spark, and God of Thunder GX. Oh, Thor Ragnarok, Lord of Thunder. Brian. Okay. And behind the second one is Captain Wartortle GX. Super Soldier ability, Sealed Slash, Final Justice. Okay. I'm going to figure out where he got these from, and if you're interested in checking out these cards for yourself, I'll link it in the description below, hopefully. But, yeah, that, for now, wraps up what I got from today's episode of Things I Got from eBay. And, so yeah, always know what you're buying, and make sure that you're getting, you know ahead of time that what you're getting is in the envelope is the same thing as in the item description. You have an idea of what you're buying. I know that I gamble sometimes on these auctions, but like in the early part of today's episode, gambling's not always going to work out. So working it out with eBay, I know, yes, I took a chance, but there are circumstances that happened in me losing this gamble that might just mean that I can get my money back. So originally, I wanted to, like, part of me when I was uploading the first segment just before this, was like, oh, maybe I'll do like an announcement, like a post update video later on. But then I realized, like, I don't want to do that because, I don't want to like upload something and talk smack, and then like on the off chance that the person who sold me the cards watches the video, uses it as proof to like saying that I started smack or talk crap about them. And because the dispute's going on right now, it's January 16th. I've just escalated my dispute with PayPal, or dispute on PayPal, to a claim, and now PayPal is going to talk to the seller, and the seller, if they don't respond in 10 days, then I get my money back, right? Then the PayPal sides with me, and I get all my money back, and yada, yada, yada. But, so, that's what's going on right now. I'm sure in, like, after I show you this, I'll have another update with the final thing, but I'm recording this in January, snippets of it in January, and you're not gonna see the thing for, like, a while. So, in the meantime, I've got... This is another package that I bought. It's a custom-made booster pack, and it was advertised as so. I paid like $6 for it, but then like it was cool because like the person who did it put a lot of effort into it, as you can see. So it is a Pokemon trading card game, Tangled Vines, 10 additional game cards. Here, let's see. It seems like there's $8.50 Pokemon sleeves from on. Okay, this is a lot. I need to check this. Why would you take this, dude? I won't be able to read it. I think these are okay. As you can see, it says Pokemon card sleeves from Unbroken Bonds, and I've got a coin in here that I cannot now figure out what it was because some of the etching came off. Might be a Ultra Beast or something, but I guess there are 5 Pokemon card sleeves from Unbroken Bonds in here. I don't know why this says $8.50, but okay. Man, you don't tape it up like this, dude. I can't save it like if you do this. Okay. I'm just gonna rip this part. Okay. Yeah, this seems like it's just card sleeves. Okay. Cool. Maybe we're supposed to put stuffs in the sleeves. Maybe. Okay, from what we get. Okay, this is a fan-made booster pack. You can't find this in stores, but the cards, can. There are 10 cards in this pack. All cards are real and slightly used. Enjoy the fun with Pokemon Tangled Vines. Open here. Extra. This card comes with a coin and Unbroken Bonds. Yo, this is so cute though. I don't want to ruin it. This is pretty cool. Okay, open here. We're opening it. Once again, I bought this off of eBay, right? So this is one of those gambles that I made, but it's a gamble that I made that was like only a few bucks. This is like $6. So I'm perfectly okay. It seems like they glued it to keep it secure. Okay, so we got some cards in here. I don't know if there's going to be a card trick or not, but like this is Pokemon Tangled Vines. I'm going to keep this artwork, actually. I'm going to keep this artwork. I'm going to put that there for now. Okay, so we got a Bellsprout, a Victory Bell. It's a Victory Bell's a rare. Okay, got a Beedrill, a rare from Evolutions. Ivysaur. So it seems like Tangled Vines is. Oh, we got a Venusaur. Okay, it seems like Tangled Vines is a grass type. Oh, got a rare Shaman. Okay, is a grass type booster pack. Oh, got a Leaf Energy, a Caterpie, a Metapod, and a Butterfree. Okay, cool. Okay, I guess that was the pack. So Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree. I'm so like this. This was so cute, and I saw this. This is what I saw on the eBay advertisement, and I really wanted to like. I was like, I'll support this. I can support this, right? Because it's cute. I thought it was cute, And I got all these grass cards now if I wanted to add to the collection. And I'm going to put Shaman here in one of our Unbroken Bonds card sleeves. See, this gamble, I'm a lot more happy with. Because one, it wasn't that expensive. And two, it's like a lot cuter. And someone put effort into this Tangled Vines booster pack. I'm happy with this. Like, this is cute. I'm okay with this. The other one, not so much. And the next part of the update of the segment will come in, like, almost now. But, yeah.
One eternity later.
Well, we're finally done. It's over. It's now January 26th. 10 days later after I escalated the dispute claim, or the dispute on PayPal to a claim. It's been 10 days. And PayPal ruled in my favor because the seller never responded. So I got my money back. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Don't buy mystery packs where you're not guaranteed anything. Make sure what you're buying, or you have a very good idea of what you're buying is worth it. Because that one was very much not worth it. $87 for smoky cards that just got lost along the way. Nope. But at least I got my money back. Disputed it, things worked out, and everything is right in the world. Took a while to get my money back. It took a while to get the refund, but we're back. We are here, and all is right in the world. Just wanted to give a closer look to these cards that my buddy Brian gave me. You'll see me in the background right here. That's me right behind the cup and my camera. Of the cards, I still think they're very sick. I still think that they're great. They're kind of awesome. So I'm going to have them in the background here. I'm going to have them in the background here because I wanted to end things on a lighter note, a hopefully more positive note, with 9 more packs of the dollar packs that I have. And let's see if we can't pull anything from these cards. Okay, Spheal. Oh, it's a reverse hollow throw. Nice. Okay. And a Mimikyu. I just wanted to end things on a lighter note with some pack openings. Just because I feel like it's been such a wild journey. It's, you learn things, and, it's hard. But you'll learn things. Hey, it's a Steelix Hollow. Okay. I think I have that one already, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm just so glad these packs weren't weighed. Because this is, like I said, mentioned before when I first opened these things, these packs were bought on eBay. And so my biggest fear were that they were weighed and that I would open up these packs and there would be nothing in it. But luckily they weren't weighed, and there are definitely chances of getting things that are of value or that are pretty good. Because we got that ultra rare that one time. We're getting reverse hollows here, all of which that we pulled, the shiny cards that we pulled, that would be weighed out, that would have been ruled out and taken out because they weigh heavier, because they're holographic. Come on! Oh, okay. I think I needed this one. Yes, I do need this one. Nice! Very nice. Yeah! Okay. Kommo-o, Shout of Power, and Scaly Uppercut. Nice. Okay. Put that right here. Okay, so yeah, I'm very, very glad that these packs weren't weighed. Again, biggest fear. I probably said that 5 times now, and I apologize. But yeah, lesson learned. Be careful of what you buy on eBay. Look at reviews. But most importantly, be careful and use your brain. And don't spend heavy amounts of money unless you know what you're getting. Because eBay can be a trap. I browse eBay all the time now. Or all the time. 159. I have this. I browse eBay all the time. I'm always constantly looking for more deals and stuff like that to see what steals there are listed. right? If I buy it and stuff like that, like card collections, packs, booster packs and stuff. Last one. But yeah, I'm constantly looking at eBay, but after the experiences that I've had, I just gotta be a lot smarter about it. And that's all anyone can really ask for, is to learn from their experiences. Hey, it's a reverse Eevee. Nice. I think I needed this one. To learn from your experiences, and at the end of the day, learn from your experiences and make sure that you learn lessons in life. And, you know, blah, blah, blah. That's pretty much it. Well, welcome to the end of that section of my eBay journey. Hopefully you continue and ride along for more. Hopefully we have more highs than lows, and we are going to be a lot smarter about the things that we buy on eBay from now on. These were good. This was a gamble, and like the dollar packs were a gamble, but they've worked out in our favor. I mean, we're getting pulls, and we're getting like the odds of the things in the dollar packs that I bought are fine. They turned out to be like normal dollar packs, and I'm okay with that. Getting gypped for my money though, or like dealing with a seller who had issues come up and I never got my package, but I did get my money back on that one. So it's nice to know that PayPal and eBay will have your back as a buyer, so that you don't get gypped, because that would be bad for business if they didn't have anyone's back. But yeah, lesson learned. I don't know when this is going to go up, but finally, January 26th, after 3-4 weeks of like waiting and trying to work it out with people, it's all over. The video will go up soon, or at some point. You'll watch it. Let me know what you think of the journey. I know, you know, rookie mistakes, blah, blah, blah. But we learn. We live and we learn. But all in all, take it easy. Learn from my ventures on eBay or whatever. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.